Wisey Chronicle has quickly become one of my favorite moments of the week. As James puts the chyron up, it is usually something stupid, and I laugh so hard it hurts. Now, James, we had last week off because of Father's Day. I'm sure you had something cooked up real good for that. But if you would please reveal this evening's chyron, please. I feel attacked. Oh, so it's my turn to give you the first one. So, James, I'm going to go a little current event, and I am going to give you the first name tonight. And, James, your first name in tonight's Wisey Translator is Captain Skittle himself, Kevin Durant.
He is 111 seconds away from being officially the second greatest player in Oklahoma City Thunder history. He is also the next to, even more so, I would say, than James Harden, the whiniest bitch in the NBA in the last maybe 15 years. He is also the biggest gravy trainer we've ever seen, because for all of those, for all the scoring records that he has, and the MVPs, and he's got 2 titles where he basically had to join some of the greatest teams ever put together to win titles.
Agreed.
And hasn't done shit afterwards.
No, he hasn't. He also hasn't been the same since the Achilles. Let's put that context on it.
Nobody ever is.
What you got for me, bud?
Mike, both of mine are going to be in your wheelhouse a little bit tonight, and I'm actually going to start off with one here that we were talking about, players or teams setting records. Somebody set a record the other day, and we're not even to the All-Star break yet. And your first name in the Wisey Translator tonight is power hitting Seattle Mariners catcher Cal Raleigh.
Wow. Just fucking wow. What's he going to hit, 60?
I mean, he's certainly on pace for 50. For a catcher to do that is incredible.
Let's put some context on the catcher thing. The record, I think, is 44 or 45, set by Javi Lopez back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Before that, it was 41, set by Todd Hundley of the New York Mets. Before that, it was 40, set by Roy Campanella. Catchers aren't, I mean, bench never hit that many.
And Cal Raleigh's at 29.
Yeah, he's at 30. He had another one today. Cal Raleigh could be the greatest could have the greatest offensive catching season since Mike Piazza's 1997, when he had over 200 hits and hit 38 homers and drove in 145 runs for the Dodgers. I mean, it's what it's shaping up, and he's a better defensive catcher than people give him credit for too.
Yeah.
So James, I'm going to give you a second name, and this is more in my wheelhouse, but I think you'll enjoy it. And your second name tonight is University of Arkansas pitcher Gage Wood.
I saw this. I know exactly where you're going with that. That's absolutely incredible, considering, the last time we actually had a major, thing happen like this in the College World Series was Kevon Rocker at Vanderbilt a few years back. But I mean, when you look at the great teams in the SEC. Now that you got Oklahoma and Texas in there, you got LSU, who just won their 8th. You got Mississippi State. Florida won a College World Series not long ago and has been in several in the last 10 years. Georgia always seems to knock on the door, but just never really breaks through. And that's actually the beauty of the College World Series, is now you had Arkansas advance as far as they did. And the topper was that even though they didn't get to the championship round, what an absolute feat and gem by this kid.
I mean, you figure it this way. There are 27 outs in a 9-inning baseball game. He struck out 19. 19.
with rocket launchers because they're still hitting drop fives or something.
Right.
Mike, your second name in the Wisey translator tonight, he could be the next big thing, and it's going to spell a lot of trouble for your favorite team and my second favorite team because he only looks to be getting better the more that it ages as it is going final in 10 seconds with the Thunder. But your second name in the Wisey translator this evening is Chicago Cubs star Pete Crow-Armstrong.
Oh, you mean the guy we traded for Javi Baez?
Talk about a trade where we talked about it, just last week or 2 weeks ago, that we've never actually seen a trade work out this well this soon for both parties involved. The Tigers have the best record in baseball and are already 18 games over 500. And for as good as some of the teams were going to be in the NL Central, that the Cubs are starting to they're only 2.5 up on the Brewers and the Cardinals, but Crow-Armstrong is probably just as, if not the biggest reason why this is happening.
He really is. And, hats off to him. He's played phenomenal center field. And the power has come earlier than I think people, even with the Mets, when they drafted him, thought. You know who his mom is? Do you remember the movie Little Big League? Where the kid inherits the Minnesota Twins?
I saw that movie once. But yeah.
His mom, Pete Crow-Armstrong's mom, is the woman who played the mother in Little Big League.